Ganda walang audio.
Welcome to the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, the country's first Polytechnic U. PUP is a state-run university governed by the Republic Act 8292, known as the Higher Education Modernization Act of 1997, and its implementing rules and regulations contained in the Commission on Higher Education Memorandum Circular No. 4, Series of 1997. It is home to more than 70,000 students, making it the largest state university in the Philippines in terms of student population. It is the university's commitment to give qualified and talented students access to quality and responsive education to aid them in the achievement of their dreams and the improvement of their lives. True to its commitment of making education accessible to all, the university has strategically established campuses and branches all over Luzon. PUP boasts of its roster of 1,483 full-time and part-time faculty members and 707 administrative employees. The faculty members and employees perform the collective goal of training, servicing, and supporting the university's stakeholders. From its humble beginnings in 1904, PUP was originally established as the Manila Business School primarily for the training of personnel for government service and to provide skills needed for private employment. 4 years later, the Manila Business School was renamed Philippine School of Commerce or PSC and merged with the Philippine Normal School from 1933 to 1946. Through the virtue of Republic Act 778, PSC was renamed to Philippine College of Commerce or PCC in 1952. In April 1, 1978, PCC was converted into a chartered state university, now known as the Polytechnic University of the Philippines by virtue of Presidential Decree Number 1341. PUP truly has come a long way from a business school to a premier polytechnic university, the very first in the country. Every year, around 50,000 graduating high school students, mostly from economically challenged families, take the Polytechnic University of the Philippines College Entrance Test or PUP set and hope to become one of the 10,000 who will be given a chance to be new PUPians. At present, the university offers more than 80 programs in the graduate and undergraduate levels with its strategic direction of making the colleges vertically articulated. Graduate School, College of Accountancy and Finance, College of Arts and Letters, College of Architecture and Fine Arts, College of Business Administration, College of Communication, College of Computer and Information Sciences, College of Education, College of Engineering, College of Law, College of Political Science and Public Administration, College of Social Sciences and Development, College of Science, College of Tourism, Hospitality and Transportation Management, College of Human Kinetics, Institute of Technology. PUP further strengthens its open university system through expanded tertiary education equivalency and accreditation program and the non-traditional system program. It caters to borderless educational system that aims to reach many learners as possible. For more than a century of existence, countless outstanding achievements have raised PUP to the level of a national comprehensive university. With a vision to transform the university into an epistemic community, PUP subscribes to the idea that a university should have an extensive research and extension development culture. Each year, PUP surpasses national passing rate in licensure examinations and ranks among the top in different academic disciplines. has also institutionalized academic exchange and international cooperation with various countries all over the world through its Office of International Affairs. Today, PUP is relishing its successes and its students are enjoying unprecedented academic opportunities. An enhanced campus environment, upgraded colleges, state-of-the-art technology, and nationally and internationally recognized programs. It has gone far from what it was more than a century ago. This is mainly due to the support given by the government, the PUP community, and its benefactors. With the combined efforts, PUP will continue to be a partner in nation building and in poverty alleviation for the marginalized sector of the society, with quality, responsive, and relevant education as a tool. PUP, the country's first Polytechnic U.
Allow me to share with you my vision for the university. I envision PUP to become the pioneering and leading national polytechnic university in the 21st century. With a national polytechnic university status, it will bring more opportunities for the university to further strengthen its academic programs and improve organizational performance as an institution for higher education. In pursuit for this vision, my mission for PUP is for it to recognize its catalytic role for national development. PUP will ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities through a re-engineered polytechnic education. By re-engineering, we look into the existing processes and programs in order to achieve higher quality of academic programs and services following the principles of effectiveness and efficiency. With this mission in mind, I have formulated 10 pillars as my reform agenda for the university. Pillar 1. Dynamic, transformational, and responsible leadership. Empower academic and administrative leaders by following the core principles of good governance to create collective growth and unity. Here I would like to highlight an innovation by introducing the development of an integrity management plan to assess, plan, and implement anti-corruption strategies that will secure the institution against corruption and abuse. Likewise, asset management and resource generation will be aggressively pursued to ensure productivity and finance the implementation of the plans and projects for the university. Pillar 2. Responsive and innovative curricula and instruction. We aim to provide world-class polytechnic education that responds to national and global needs by developing intellectually challenging curricula and design academic programs that are based on industry demands to provide the learners with adequate and relevant competencies and skills and prepare them for a successful and rewarding careers. In a rapidly changing world, we recognize the paradigm shift in curriculum to outcome-based education with lifelong learning approach. Pillar 2 also sits on the framework of internationalization of Philippine higher education through transnational education by promoting academic mobility among faculty and students and global dimension into the curricula and teaching process. Pillar 3. Enabling and productive learning environment. Following education in Industry 4.0, we aim to increase and enhance the use of new technology to enable student learning and engagement, as well as advanced teaching process and methodology through new and state-of-the-art facilities that will support the overall learning and teaching experience in the university. Pillar 3 likewise includes campus development and the provision of conducive learning centers and facilities for students and faculty. Pillar 4. Holistic student development and engagement. We will empower students as well as rounded learners and active young leaders as we open opportunities for various academic mobility and venues for honing skills and personal development, being the principal stakeholder of the university. Recognize academic freedom as a form of self-expression and a platform to showcase students' intellect, skills, and creativity. Pillar 5. Empowered faculty members and employees. Likewise, we are looking into the holistic development of our faculty and employees as productive, competent, and experts in their respective fields. We will encourage our faculty roster through formal education, capacity building, research and extension initiatives, faculty immersion, and other academic engagements, both local and abroad. We will ensure that both our faculty and employees will have a vibrant career development path as public servants in this state university. Pillar 6. Vigorous research production and utilization. We will continue to strengthen the research culture in the university by promoting discovery and innovation through increasing disciplinary and collaborative research integration across academic disciplines to create new knowledge, utilize research findings, and develop innovative products. Pillar 7. Global academic standards and excellence. Achieve the highest levels of recognition in quality and compliance standards from CHED, AACUP, and other international accrediting and regulatory bodies for higher education. We will intensify our efforts to achieve and sustain better academic performance and continue to excel as a top-performing school in various professional licensure examinations and produce board top-notchers, as well as sustain our status of being the most preferred graduates of employers. Likewise, we aim to establish and to be recognized as centers of development and excellence in our academic programs. Pillar 8. Synergistic, productive, strategic networks and partnerships. Synergize and forge strategic linkages and partnerships across all sectors of society and the global community in line with the overall plans and programs of the university. Establish alliance with the government, industry sector, NGOs, and the academe will lead to resource sharing, program support, and research collaborations beneficial for all. Pillar 9. Active and sustained stakeholders engagement. Harness a healthy and harmonious organization by empowering all its stakeholders, both internal and external, through open communication networks, consultative and participative undertakings, and team-building activities, recognizing that all stakeholders can greatly contribute towards the betterment of the university. Pillar 10. Sustainable social development programs and projects. Expand access to education, knowledge building, and information dissemination through sharing of expertise and resources for community development. Support inclusivity approach in education by embarking on Education on Wheels, which aims to bring access to education closer to communities, following the principle of no one will be left behind. As the University of the People, we should bring the university closer to their hearts to serve their needs and extend assistance in mainstreaming public service. institution must continue to stand as one for the values that we have inculcated. For the past 115 years, we have exemplified our quest for truth, excellence, equity, relevance, effectiveness, integrity, and academic freedom. Lastly, I call upon each and everyone to join me in this journey. Together we stand as one para sa sintang paaralan para sa ating bayan.
Welcome back, schoolmates! Nagbabalik ang paborito niyong online tambayan. Dito lang yan sa Pamantasan. Ako si Zed.
Maghahatid kaalaman ng everything you had to know. Ako si El.
Tampok ang mga nakaka-proud at buwan ng PUP yan. Saka naman si Sir Dennis.
Lahat ng latest, trending ito sa Facebook na back. Ako naman si Pa.
At muli niyo kami makakasama dito lang sa Pinakausap-usapan sa Pamantasan. High school wow! Ayan. Kamusta naman kayo dyan? Yes! Siyempre, malamig. Daming yes, At masaya, siyempre. O, kayo ba?
Wow, so inspired ako. Kami naman saan? Marami kami ginagawa pag Burman.
Oh, siyempre.
Pero kinakaya. Laban lang.
Tama. Marami din naman kasi tayong natututunan.
Correct.
Diba?
Naku, alam nyo, kakayanin nyo yan.
Oh.
Kasi itong mga student leaders natin, kinakaya.
Sino yan, ma'am?
Academics plus student service.
Wow,
sino
mismo. Pwede kami tulong.
Kilalanin natin sila sa
Organic!
Hi schoolmates! Ako si Elijah San Fernando, ang bagong presidente ng Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral. Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral ang pinakamataas na student government sa PUP Main Campus. Since 1983 pa nag-e-exist ang mga student councils. Tungkulin ng Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral na magbigay ng mga aktibidad na maglilinang sa kagalingan at mga interes ng mga eskolar ng bayan. Bukod sa pagsusulong ng students' rights and welfare, isa sa pangunahing proyekto ngayon ng Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral ay ang pagpapatayo ng mga student centers, student areas, para sa mga eskolar ng bayan at mga organisasyon sa ating sintang paaralan. Pinili naming paglingkuran ang mga eskolar ng bayan sapagkat naniniwala kami na sa pamamagitan ng Konseho ng Mag-aaral ay makapagbibigay kami ng mga proyekto at aktibidad na siyang maglilinang ng kakayahan at mga interes ng mga kapwa natin eskolar ng bayan. As the highest student body in PUP Main Campus, it is our duty to uphold the rights and interests of the whole student. Dito na papasok yung buong layunin ng Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral bilang representante ng mas malawak na hanay ng mga eskolar ng bayan. Kami ang Sentral na Konseho ng Mag-aaral. Certified Orgaling!
Tatak sa pagiging mabuting ehemplo para sa mga scholar ng bayan.
Tama, pero syempre, ito hindi lang basta estudyante, yung mga nagsisilbi ng mga ganyan, meron din naman tayong kilalang good example, no? Balita ko, kamustahan mo yan last time, sir.
Wow, updated ka dyan, ha?
Well, kasi may vlog ka na eh.
I know, right? Please follow Dennis Dumrique sa YouTube. Anyway.
Nag-vlog.
Pero anyway, totoo yan, ano? Isa lang naman siya sa mga pride ng PUP. At, syempre pa sa larangan din ng broadcast journalism.
Alam nyo, kilala ko yan.
Ay,
Baka naman, ma'am.
Dating host yan ng PUP TV season.
Ay!
Pinapanood ko yun. Andito na siya.
Siya naging bayan
Sabi na nga ba eh.
Anyway, sino ba yan?
Nakasama natin yan si Kuya LA.
Totoo.
Yes, true yan, Ma'am Yel. O siya, kilalanin na natin siya sa ating Soco Session presents
LA Santos!
Halina't kumustahin at kilalanin ang mga nakaka-proud at huwarang PUP alumni. Ako si Sir Dennis at ito ang Sofa Session, Scholar ng Bayan noon, Scholar para sa Bayan ngayon. Tampok sa ating unang usapan ay isang
Broadcast Journalist Graduate Batch 2013. Nakilala bilang isa sa mga host ng unang season ng Pinakausap-usapan sa Pamantasan. At ngayon, siya ay isa sa pinakabatang radio correspondent sa kanilang istasyon.
Nagbabalita at makikibalita sa atin. Please welcome L.A. Santos! Hello! Kumusta naman, Sir L.A.?
Ayun, okay pa naman at buhay na buhay pa.
Ayun, gusto ko yun. Buhay na buhay pa. Proceed, let me just say congratulations sa achievement mo, no, bilang isang broadcast journalist. So, mayroon tayong mga katanungan, Sir L.A. First question, let's start by telling your story. Ano yung mga namimiss mo sa PUP or bilang isang PUP yan?
Siyempre, Fewa!
Pewa. So, aside from Pewa, ano pa yung mga namimiss mo sa PUP?
E di siyempre, yung kultura natin.
Ano bang sa tingin mo yung culture ng PUP na unique na nagagamit mo ngayon sa
Aba.
iyong work?
Inuroon tayo maging mandirigma at magtiis sa mahabang pila!
Yun, tama. Kasi
O hindi paninira yun ha?
Exactly.
Ano yun, parang...
compliment.
Oo, sa loob pa lamang ng paaralan natin, tinuturuan na tayong ako ano man yung mangyayari, posibilidad na mangyayari sa hinarap, nararamdaman na natin.
Correct. Oo. Saka tinuturuan tayo maging patient, diba?
Yun, So, balikan yung mga prof.
Grabe!
Pwede!
Sige nga. Paano ba? Hindi, joke lang.
Ako, personally, hindi naman ako nakaramdam talaga ng, alam mo, sama na loob. Siguro may mga prof talaga na stricto, yung terror kung tawagin.
Oo.
Pero pagka natapos yung course nyo, natapos yung subject mo na yun, ngayon nasa trabaho ka na,
Oo.
ma-realize mo na, may punto pala siya kung ba't siya ganun.
Yes, totoo. Galing. Next question naman natin. How did PUP shape you for your career?
No, round shape. Siguro tinuruan niya akong maging matapang. Yung maging matapang kapag dating sa yung realidad.
Yes.
Parang hindi ka basta susuko. Kasi sa atin, dito ang training sa atin, siguro sa College of Communication din na hindi porket wala, hindi mo na gagawin. Gagawa ka talaga ng paraan.
Parang bawal ang bumanga.
Oo, bawal lang mo. Oo. Pero dahil sa PUP, syempre natuto kang humanap ng paraan, naging resourceful ka, nahanap yung mga bagay na yan. Which is nagagamit ko siya ngayon.
Wow. Yeah, that's the true PUPian spirit, di ba? Okay. In one word, describe your PUP journey and why.
Siguro, palaban.
Palaban?
Kailangan talaga maging palaban ka sa buhay.
Yes.
Dahil hindi ka magtatagumpay kung manatili ka lang sa isang sulok nung kung saan ka nasaan ka man.
And palaban, kasi talaga naman kailangan mong maging matapang dun sa
Oo.
nature ng work mo, di
Yung
ba?
PUP, kilalang palaban talaga yan.
Yes. So, you are now a junior
Radio
correspondent. Kwentuhan mo naman kami, Sir L.A., kung ano yung mga daily routine mo, anong ginagawa mo.
Junior radio correspondent po ako sa Super Radio DCBB. Ang karaniwang beat ko, police beat. Kasi usually panggabing duty ako.
Yes.
So ang trabaho ko, syempre mag-report ng mga crime news. Kung ano yung mga nagaganap sa gabi. Ano yung ibig sabihin, sir, na gabi ay paro patayan? Yung mga crime news, mga police stories.
Oh, Mr. L.A., last question na to. Oh my gosh. Siguro na lang, advice na lang pala. Okay? Ano yung mga advice mo sa mga future journalist, future broadcast journalist? Na PUP yan, ha?
Sa mga taga-COC, yung mga kumukuha po ng journalism, mga broadcast communication research, ituloy nyo lang yung pangarap ninyo. Tandaan nyo palagi na pagka nasa realidad na kayo, kalimutan nyo na matalino kayo. Ang pinakamahalaga ay marunong kang makisama.
Yun.
Kasi kahit gaano ka katalino, kung hindi ka marunong makisama, iiwan ka ng mga tao nasa paligid mo. Pagpatuloy mo lang yung pangarap mo, huwag kang susuko, maging matapang, at syempre, matuto ka makisama sa taong nasa paligid mo.
Patunay si Mr. L.A. Santos na dating scholar ng bayan noon ay nagsisilbing inspirasyon at nagbibigay karangalan sa ating sintang paaralan ngayon. With that, see you next time. Ito ang Sofa Session.
Maraming salamat, L.A. Santos, nagbabalita! Dennis Lurie!
Sir, na-change ka rin. Nakadaya na nag-teacher.
Sorry, nadala lang ako kasi
Okay na lang.
ang galing kasi niya. Tsaka, na-realize ko, ang hirap pala at saka nakakapagod din magbalita sa radyo.
Tama, alam mo, kailangan marami kang alam.
Oo, totoo.
Tsaka alam niyo ba, isa siya sa pinakabatang radio news anchor sa station.
Ah, yes, in fairness naman talaga.
So, marami pa kayong aabangan sa mga susunod naming episode.
True.
O kaya kayo, mga schoolmates, para maging updated sa usap-usapan, make sure na you are following your social media account. Just search for www.facebook.com/PUPCreative and follow us on Twitter at PUP
tweet.
Tweet.
Ayan, don't forget to watch our previous episode
Yes.
at ang episode na to sa ating YouTube channel. Just
Yes.
subscribe at PUP Creative.
Yes, so schoolmates! Hanggang sa susunod na usapan dito sa paborito yung online tambayan. Ito ang
Pinakausap-usapan sa pamantasan!
Ano sa tanong mo, sir?
Huwag kang kabahan, kayang-kaya mo to.
Pag-gising ko sa umaga, nag-uunat ako.
Ay, typical. Gusto ko marinig, paano yung pag-report ni L.A. Santos kapag
Wala.
nagbabarang? Oo, syempre sample naman, di ba?
Pero gusto niya
tayo
aksidente? Dennis, nakakatusay pa dito sa aking harapan. Itong isang hindi pa nakikilalang lalaki, makarang pagbabarilin na mga hindi pa nakikilalang suspect dito sa Santa Mesa. Puting lab gown, naka-itim na pantalon at napakagandang sapatos.
Emerson is a global technology and engineering leader. We operate in over 150 countries. We are 110,000 employees worldwide. And here in the Philippines, we have over 2,000 employees.
My name is Vicky Florento. I'm from Dell Philippines. I'm handling the university relations and services hiring.
Pagasa Steel supplies concrete reinforcing bars to the Philippines' booming construction industry. We have been the leading supplier of quality steel bars for the past 52 years.
EGS is an Alborica company. It is one of the fastest growing BPO companies in the Philippines right now.
I'm Cecil Venancio and I'm a Branding and Communications Director of Sykes Asia.
We don't decide whether you're from a top-tier university or a state university. We decide based on our assessments that includes exams and interviews. Having said that, a lot of Dell's workforce in the Philippines are from PUP.
55 to 80 hires annually, those coming from PUP alone. And as a matter of fact, 14 of the homegrown employees who started from staff and supervisor have been promoted.
Currently, we have 13 employees from the PUP. They're working in a different field, so most of them are an engineer, some are in sales, most of them are in the higher position.
There's a huge pool of students that we can really harvest from, and we know the reputation that they bring. So we're glad that we have a university like PUP that we can rely on for our future employees.
I love the graduates of PUP. They're not only fun to work with, but you can rely on them. They are very, very dependable.
PUP graduates are an exact match and fit to Pagasa Steel's mission and vision.
The reason why we prefer the PUP graduates is the fact that we notice that they have a common denominator, very hardworking. You see, whatever happens, they'd still work. Even if it's raining, they'd still come to work. You give them additional tasks, they'd accept. They are resilient.
Very passionate, aside from being resilient, because we can see that they're very dedicated with their job. And we've seen a lot of PUP graduates, not just in one department.
They turn out to adapt very well and adjust well to our company here in the Philippines. They're productive employees and they stay with us for a long time.
What stands out sa PUP graduate is their loyalty sa company namin. Integrity and ethics, drive for results, intellectual capacity, and adaptability. So when we hire PUPians, they have this kind of competencies.
Of course, they're very intelligent, responsible. Responsible in a sense because whenever we meet these graduates and we ask them what are their future plans, they would always come up with answers like helping out their family, or because I'm done with school, I'll help out another sibling. So you would know already that these kids, even before they actually embark on certain work, they already have goals in mind. They're not maarte, no? Whatever you give them, they know that if it's for the purpose of the job, they will do it. And so they have, they're the ones that survive the challenges of work. They don't shirk away from responsibilities. they're the type who, whatever the job requires, they're up for the challenge.
PUPNs enable people everywhere to grow and thrive.
PUP is one of the pillars of the nation because it is an institution that provides good graduates and people who really contribute to the success of the community or to the success of the country.
To all the people associated with PUP, if you're a graduate, congratulations, and you should be proud of yourselves. For those of you that are students, please continue the tradition, the proud legacy that your school has. Some of you, PUP, you work for us now. We appreciate you. We know you're good employees. For those of you that might work for us in the future, please consider us. We'd love to have you. We know that you make a great employee for Emerson.
PUPNs, bring everything you are. If you have big ideas, let's talk. Come work where passion meets possibility. You can visit jobs.del.com for opportunities.
To pursue your dreams and work hard for whatever endeavor you will choose. And in the event that you will choose to apply in one of the fastest BPO companies in the Philippines, I would like to invite you to apply in EGS, an Alorica company, because our doors are open for all of you.
To all the PUPNs, let's create a size of smile together.
SMART is very happy to have PUP graduates now enjoying their career and let them live more.
#Sites to PUP. We will support you in more ways than one.
Tara na, maging magkasama na tayo. Mabuhay ang PUP.
Noon pa man, malaki na ang naging bahagi ng mga kababaihan sa lipunang Pilipino. Kaisa sila sa marubdob na paghahangad ng kalayaan ng ating lahi. Kabilang sila sa paglinang ng ating makulay na sining at mayamang kultura. Kasapi sila sa pagtataguyod ng mga adhikain ng kapwa mamamayan at sa pagtugon sa mga pangangailangan ng lipunan. Katuwang sila sa pagtuklas sa mga larangan ng agham at medisina. Kapanalig sila sa pagpapairal ng batas, karapatan at katarungan para sa lahat. Kabahagi sila sa paglilingkod sa bayan at sa pagpapanatili ng demokrasyang Pilipino. Sa paglipas ng panahon, hindi nagmaliw ang kanilang pag-ibig sa ating inang bayan. Mga kababayan, ito ang alay ng mga kababaihang Pilipino para sa bayan. Tumayo po tayong lahat at sabay-sabay nating awitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Ayang magiliw, pero sa silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dilim mo'y buhay. Lupang hiniram, tulad ka ng magiging, sa manlulupi, di ka masisingil, sa lahat ng tulog, sa silang at sa lalim mong
Hi, I'm Engineer Florinda H. Oquindo, Director of the Alumni Relations and Career Development Office. The role of our office is to keep connections among students and alumni, provides complete range of services to students, alumni, and employers in the area of career development, graduates and professional schools preparations, employee relations, and campus recruitment. We also provide alumni and students with the tools and resources to help find success in all professional endeavors. To all freshmen, please come and visit us. Our office is located at N209 North Wing, 2nd floor.
Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to our BALIK SINTANG PAARALAN, the PUP Alumni Webinar Series 2022. I am Mavel de Lagarde, your host for today. So before anything else, I would like to know kung sino dito ang nakatapos na sa mga requirements for this SEM. You know, patapos na ang ating SEM. So please click the raising hand sa mga audience natin na nagsipag masyado at maaga nakatapos ng mga requirements for this SEM. Okay, patingin nga kung may nag-raise ng hand. Patingin! Nako. Ayan. So wala pa. Masyado pa bang maaga, guys? Okay, para naman doon sa mga gumagawa pa din. How are you feeling right now? Na malapit nyo na ma-meet yung deadlines na sinet ni teachers. Ayan, mga teachers ninyo, kindly click any emoji of what you are feeling right now. Patingin. Patingin ako. Ayan. Different reactions from our audience. Oh my gosh, ayan. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. So, you know, class, our activity for today is very timely. You know why? Because this will inspire you na may ilulook forward kayo na matapos agad lahat ng school requirements nyo. Okay? At nang makagraduate agad kayo at mapapasabi ng #soon. Okay. Matatapos rin natin yan. Wala na bang ibang pupuntahan yan, class, di ba? Matatapos natin yan. So let us have our shoutout first. Magandang hapon po to all the organizers, the officials, our staff, our guest speaker, a representative from one of our generous industry partner. Okay, Accenture, specifically Miss Jen. Nandito si Miss Jen. Hello, Miss Jen. And syempre, sa ating mga magagaling at masisipag na estudyante, hello po sa ating lahat. Please type yes if you agree na masisipag at magagaling ang ating mga estudyante sa PUP. Let me see. Yes. Ayan, syempre yes, di ba? Yes. Syempre ako din, di ba? Ako rin talagang nag-a-agree ako na magaling at masisipag ang mga PUP yan. Gaya na lang ng ating notable alumni natin ngayon. Okay. So, as I have said, this activity is very timely because it will surely give us a lot of learning in life. So please sit down, relax, and enjoy the rest of a fruitful afternoon. So before we get started, I'm going to go through some reminders to ensure the smooth flow of our webinar. First, please note that your microphones and cameras are automatically turned off as you enter the Zoom meeting. If you have questions for our speaker, please maximize the use of the chat box, which can be found at the bottom section of the screen, and comment section for our participants in the FB live streaming. Make your questions concise and direct. Also, by joining this activity, you agree to participate in a recorded webinar that will be posted on related platforms such as websites, social media pages, and others. Kindly have your name and what school organization you are connected to in our Zoom meeting. Also, digital certificate will be released 2 to 3 weeks after the conduct and be given to those who attended, participated, and accomplished the evaluation form given at the end of the session. Lastly, kindly visit the PUP Alumni Facebook page and don't forget to like and share the webinar live stream video so that other students can also be able to learn and inspire from our webinar. Okay, I think everything is clear and we are ready to continue our webinar. right? So nothing can be more reassuring and heartwarming than affectionate words of welcome. To formally welcome us, let us lend our ears to our handsome and hardworking University President, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi, as he gives his open remarks.
A pleasant day to everyone. To our executive officials, Dr. Seni Sarmiento, Vice President for Student Services, Deans and Directors, Professor Floro Quindo, Assistant Vice President, to our guest speakers, and most importantly, to our beloved students. Thank you for joining the BALIK Sintang PAARALAN webinar series. Thank you to ARCDO for organizing and hosting this event, which provides a great opportunity for the university to continue to engage with our alumni. Our alumni as stakeholders will always play a role in fostering a culture of excellence at our university. Their voices are invaluable in pointing us in the right direction, being key contributors to their respective industries, and we recognize their role as our university's ambassadors. I believe that our alumni are always eager to give back to their alma mater, and this webinar series provides an excellent opportunity for them to do so. Thank you to all of our alumni guest speakers for taking the time to mentor your fellow scholar ng bayan. Your many stories of tribulations and triumphs will undoubtedly inspire our students who want to follow your footsteps and use education to achieve success. Your presence here today sends a message of hope to all PUPians that despite many limitations, it is possible to rise and that success is within the reach with hard work, discipline, and drive. To all of our student participants, may you be inspired and learn from our guest speakers who have already walked the path you are about to take. Listen to the valuable lessons they are about to share, ask questions, and take advantage of this opportunity to gain an understanding of the topics they will be discussing. Always remember that the first step toward achieving one's goals is to learn from others, followed by the courage to apply what you have learned in your own life. The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That's according to Eleanor Roosevelt. Kaya huwag kayong matakot mangarap, sapagkat kung mayroon kayong courage at determination and you keep on trying, I'm sure na makakamit ninyo ang magagandang mga pangarap na ninyo. Kagaya ng ating mga matutugumpay na alumni na nagbabahagi ngayong araw na ito ng kanilang karanasan bilang isang scholar ng bayan. May you, like our successful alumni, finally find the path you want to take and believe that you can be the best at it. May you never forget the words of our PUP hymn, gagamitin ang karunungan mula sa iyo para sa bayan. Thank you sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang Sintang Paaralan. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Mr. President, for the heartwarming welcome remarks. To proceed, allow me to introduce to everyone our keynote speaker. Ms. Elaine has over 14 years of experience in Oracle ERP, applications, implementation for global clients. Her expertise is mostly in the Oracle financials, applications, and integrations with other systems. She has end-to-end systems implementation experience, including end-user training conduct, disaster recovery planning for critical finance transactions, data conversion strategy and execution, and functional designs of customization and interfaces. She has a background in leading projects as a solution architect, lead consultant, and project manager. She also possesses an extensive experience in finance and accounting in various industries with working knowledge of IFRS and SOX. Her non-Accenture experience includes working with the Big Four global consulting firms and with Oracle Corporation in Singapore and Malaysia. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure to introduce to you our keynote speaker for today. Let us give a heart reaction to Ms. ELLAINE CRUZ LEDEZMA.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. So, you know, nung nag-aaral ako sa PUP, I never thought that I will be in this position. Like, nung wala akong kamuwang-muwang na naglalakad sa dome or naglalakad sa catwalk, just para makahabol sa klase ko, it was never in the plan to be in the position to go back to the school and, be part of the alumni that will hopefully inspire the people that we have now. So it's really a great pleasure. And in my whole of my career, I have been doing presentations and workshops. Sometimes I have meetings with CEOs and CFOs of some very large corporations. At hindi ako kinakabahan, pero ngayon kinakabahan ako. So I don't know why. I think it's really, coming back to the university, albeit virtual, it really has a huge impact to me. When I was told and when I was invited, can you speak for PUP? I did not hesitate because I really wanted to showcase to everyone, how far you can go coming from, starting from walking the catwalks of PUP, walking on the dome. You have the chance to really explore the world just like I have done. So before I move on to how my journey is, my career journey is, I would like to give you an insight first of where I am now and the company that I am part with. Jen, can we please share the screen, please? Next slide. So I am part of the Accenture Technology Center Philippines. So Accenture is a global professional services company. So we have capabilities through digital, cloud, and security. We have combined skills across 40 industries, and we offer strategy and consulting, interactive technology, and operation services. So as we speak right now, I think we already have around 700,000 resources across the globe who's helping around more than 1,000 clients across 100 countries. So with Accenture, you have the backing up of like a global organization. Next slide. So what do we do in Accenture? I think some of the common misconception with Accenture is that we are just a BPO company, but BPO is just part of our services that we offer. So one of the services that we offer is strategy and consulting, wherein we help the client to envision or think about how do they want their success to look like. And then we also try to help them realize those successes. Accenture song or innovative is we help the business reimagine by designing yung mga user design that we see in some of the companies. We help the clients put their vision into an actual reality. And then we also have the technology business, which I am part of. So technology is where we deliver the promise of technology that will create a lasting value for the client. And then, of course, we have the operation or our business process operation, where we help the clients create new intelligent ways to harness, change, and optimize business process. So, if we go to the next slide, please. The way I simplify this, how Accenture is that strategy and consulting is helping the client understand where they wanted to be and how do they want to get there. And then the innovation and song in Accenture song and the technology part of the business helps the client put in the technology enableness so that they can achieve their goals. And the operations, we help them streamline their back office businesses. So that is how it is with Accenture as a whole. Now, let me talk about Accenture in the Philippines. So Accenture in the for Accenture in the Philippines, we are currently 72,000 employees and spanning 35 years of experience. And we focus primarily on making sure that we are always innovative in what we do. So we are an innovation champion. So our facilities are across Metro Manila, Cebu, and Ilocos, and we cater to 400 plus clients around across the globe, focusing on growth markets, North America, and Europe. So we are an industry leader and employer of choice. So a lot of the surveys that has gone through in the Philippines, Accenture is one of the top choices of as of employer for the workforce in the Philippines. Next slide. So what we do in the Philippines is we have the Advanced Technology Center, Intelligent Operation and Strategy and Consulting. So what we are helping our clients to come up with different strategy and technology solutions for their businesses. Next slide. Okay, so in the Advanced Technology Center where I am part of, we have the Intelligent Platform Services. So under Intelligent Platform Services is where we have the SAP, Oracle, Microsoft, Salesforce, and Workday. Intelligent Software Engineering Services is where we help the client to do custom application development and advanced technology architecture. We do have also intelligent cloud and infrastructure services. So wherein we provide service desk offerings, workplace, cloud, data center, and network. Next slide. So we are why Accenture is recognized as an outstanding company. So a lot of this is really rooting on how we value our employees, how we value the community. So some of the key awards that we have for Accenture is the top sustainability advocate in Asia. We are also the industry champion of the year. And then we have been slated as the best workplace of the year and industry champion at the Asia Corporate Excellence and Sustainability Awards. So all these accolades that were given to Accenture, it is really a testament of what good a company we operate in accordingly. So next slide. So in Accenture, our biggest and most important asset are our people. So our people continue to be our ultimate differentiator. So we try to have a lot of initiatives that will help our Accenture resources to be more efficient, to be more productive, and also develop their full well-being. So we do have people engagement activities. We engage in collaborative activities as well, health and wellness, learnings, corporate citizenship, and diversity. I think one thing that I really love about the company is how diverse we are. It's like it doesn't really matter if you're a guy, if you're a girl. We have a very good LGBTQ allies. We have PWD support. So that means it's like no matter who you are or what you are welcome in Accenture. Next slide. Okay, and then as I've said, not only that we value our people, we also value the community. And that is why Accenture is also at the forefront of being there for the community. In fact, during the COVID-19 time, we have helped 11,000 families in 18 urban poor communities, as well as 400 farmers and 400 homeless individuals by giving, food pack donations, PPEs, etc. We are also conducting a few community building activities like the Hour of Code, wherein we help the kids to learn programming. And then we do have Program of the Future and building tech infrastructure for the schools. So for that, we have helped, I think, 66 public schools, and by giving them 1,980 desktops so that we can help them be part of the movement for the technology. So next slide is what we offer in Accenture is we do offer a competitive package, of course, and then upskilling and work arrangement, health benefits, standard leave benefits, and expanded parental benefits. So these are just some of the things that I wanted you to think about while you are when you hear my journey later on why am I in Accenture and why am I succeeding in Accenture. Okay, next slide. Okay. So before I start, I would just like to have a feel. So sino ba dito yung mga graduating? Can you give me a thumbs up, a virtual thumbs up, yung mga graduating na this school year? Ayan, I'm seeing the thumbs up coming up. So dun sa mga graduating, can you give me the emoji that you're feeling right now in terms of what do you think your future will be after graduation? Crying emoji. Yes, and I can empathize because when I graduated from PUP also, I wasn't sure what will be my next step. Hindi ako sigurado, hindi ko alam ano ba yung career ko talaga na dapat takakin, di ba? Next slide. So let me just introduce myself formally. So I am Elaine Ledezma. I graduated BS Accountancy from the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, batch 2001. So yeah, 21 years ago. And I passed the CPA licensure examination in May 2002. During my stint in PUP, I was actively participating in JPIA. Do we have any JPIan in the call? Please give me a thumbs up if you have, or a wave. So, in JPIA, I was not only in the PUP JPIA chapter, but I was also part of the National Federation of Junior Philippine Institute of Accountants. So I was actively participating in that. I was also a CHED academic scholar and a Quezon City's government scholar. But if you ask me now, how do I introduce myself? I would love to say that I am a jack of all trades and a master of one. So, and later on, I will tell you, how it has helped me evolve to how I am right now. Okay, next slide. 15 years old when I first stepped foot in the PUP campus. So when I first walked the infamous catwalk with all the yung mga banners at saka yung mga leaflets na naka-staple doon sa catwalk. And I think kapag may oras ka, pag naglakad ka sa catwalk, magmumuni-muni ka habang binabasa mo yung mga nakalagay na leaflet at pamphlets doon sa catwalk. So, I was just like most of the freshmen back then, or even now, I was equally amazed, scared, and excited. Because this is the first time I'm gonna be going to to school that is far from home, that I have to take long jeepney rides to reach the school. But I think that at that point when I first entered PUP, it was like giving me my fighting chance to actually survive in the real world. Because just like most of you, I came from a poor family and I would never have had a good chance for college if not for PUP. So my childhood was not very it was not easy because my family was I came from a poor family, so bago pa nauso yung mga nagvo-viral na nag-aaral sa ilalim ng poste or ano. So those are the things that I am used to doing because nawawalan kami ng kuryente, hindi kami nakabayad, or hindi ko alam kung may pambayad pa kami ng renta ng bahay the following month. So that is my background. And I think that's for most of us who studied and who've been into PUP, it's a typical story that we have. And I think PUP has given us an opportunity to change that story, that the end point of that story. So I was admitted in the College of Accountancy. It was, I think, back in 1997. So when we started in accountancy, if I remember it correctly, I think we have around 27 sections of 40 students per section. But then by the time we graduated in 2001, there's only 10 sections, if I'm not mistaken, of around 20 to 25 students. So ganon kabilis na hati yung batch namin sa accountancy. And why wouldn't it be? Like, it's a very difficult course to be in. There's a quota grade that you have to maintain. So kaya nung nakakakuha ko ng 2.75 nung second year ko, kabado ako. Kasi pag 275, anong ibig sabihin nun? Yung sabihin nun, magte-take ka ng qualifying exam para malaman kung mag-i-stay ka ba sa accountancy or hindi. So, that was my first taste of how to fight for your life kasi I had to make sure I stayed in accountancy. So, PUP has prepared me, and those are the experiences that has prepared me to toughen up for the real world. Kasi when I was in college, I think how it was is like, I was, kailangan kong dumiskarte, di ba? Some of the diskarte na ginagawa ko is, nakikipaghati ako ng ulam sa kaklase ko. So yung canteen sa may, I think right now it's not Papaya anymore, but the Intramuros thing. But before, there was a canteen there and also at the back of the library. So what we do is, bumibila kami ng isang order ng ulam, 2 kanin, hati kami ng kaklase ko. Kasi hindi namin kayang bumili ng isang ulam para sa sarili. Tapos dagdagan na lang yon ng libreng sabaw. So yun, that's how we go through life. And then at the same time, kapag may mga libro na kailangan, ang kaibigan namin is yung photocopier sa 4th floor. And of course, I'm sure wala na yun nun, pero photocopy para kasi hindi ka makakabili ng libro. So magpa-photocopy ka na lang ng libro ng kaklase mong mayaman na naka-afford bumili ng libro. So, siguro I think some of you might be thinking or that, maybe Elaine is a top student. Elaine is very intelligent. That's why she was able to reach where she is now. No, I'm not. I was never near top student. I was never part of the president's list or the dean's list or whatnot. But I was very hardworking. Madiskarte ko. And in fact, I almost failed. I almost failed one of my major classes back in 4th year, auditing under Miss Luisa Oliveros. Kasi sobrang sobrang active ako sa JPIA. Hindi ako masyadong uma-attend ng klase kasi nag-enjoy ako sa JPA. Pero hindi ako bumabagsak. So that's why she was not able to fail me completely. But she gave me a very tough lesson at that time. That she told me that you have to find a balance. And I think for most of us, that's gonna be very critical. You need to find a balance in your life from the moment that you go into the real life. It's not just all about work. It's not just all about what you know, but it's also about how you do things with other people and for other people. Next. Okay, so from walking the streets of Teresa and Stop and Shop, I have been now to 16 countries throughout my career. So from walking those places, I have been to different cities around the world, and I have visited and worked 16 countries throughout my career. So after I became CPA, I worked in various companies in the Philippines as an accountant. I wasn't an IT professional to begin with. So of course, after I passed the board exam, I went to different accounting jobs in the Philippines. And I had stable and good jobs back then. But then I just could not see myself doing this for so long. Like, I know that I may be accountant by training, I may be accountant by profession, but I felt like there's something I should still be doing more than this. And at that time, I think back in 2004, technology is already playing a big part in the world of finance and accounting. So I had to take a step back. I took a trainee role, and this is at the time where I'm already an accounting manager. I took a step back. I took a pay cut of almost 50% of my salary. And I'm a breadwinner, so it's not an easy decision to do. So what I did is I took a pay cut. I went in as an IT consultant trainee to one of the consulting firm here in Manila. So there, they taught me how to implement Oracle. They helped me understand. So it was a very hard decision, as I have said, because I'm a breadwinner. But I know at this point, I know that I cannot stay for long in the finance and accounting role. I have to do something that will really makes me challenge me, and it will keep it exciting for me. So it paid off because in the first year itself as a consultant, not only I recovered the pay cut I took, but I almost doubled my salary as an accountant as well. And then second year into consulting, that's when I moved to Singapore and I started working there. So at this time, I was not very experienced yet in technology. Pero matapang ako, which is most of the PUPians are. I said to myself, yes, I can be in Singapore. I can be a very successful IT consultant in Singapore. So despite all the apprehensions I have at that time, I have my doubts. This will be the first time I'll be away from my family. I jumped at the opportunity because I had to try. And I think that's one thing that I wanted to leave a mark to you guys, is that you have to keep trying. You need to continue trying and taking opportunities as they come. So it was not easy living out of the country, away from the family, working with different nationalities, and as an Asian woman, diba? I'm sure naka-experience ako ng mga difficulties and sometimes discrimination in one form or another. And that too, let's face it, I did not come from Ateneo. I did not come from LaSalle. So I came from PUP. And at that time, it was not a very known university as yet. But throughout the years, nakikita ko sa lahat ng mga lugar na pinuntahan ko, is that there will always be that successful PUPian doing one thing or another. So meron ako mga na-encounter na PUPians who are engineers in the manufacturing company, manufacturing clients that I have been with, doctors, accountants, HR practitioners, etc. So what matters here, and I think what's important is IT is an ever-evolving industry. So you have to keep keep it in yourself to make sure that you are adapting well. And I think that's one thing that PUP has taught us. It taught us, kanina di ba yung sinabi ni LA Santos dun sa isa sa video na sanay tayo humanap ng paraan. Sanay tayo sa mahabang pila, di ba? Sanay tayo dumiskarte. So, and that is what I have done throughout my career. I keep my focus on what matters, which is honing my skills, consuming knowledge, understanding the nature of the business of my clients, and continuously evolving myself. So this puts me in the position to work with various semiconductor manufacturing firms, banks in Malaysia and Singapore, water facilities in US and Europe. So that is the reason why, even though my core skill is finance, I learned to understand other processes like logistics, supply chain, payroll, engineering. Because as I've said earlier, I'm a jack of all trades and master of one. So I'm a master of finance, but then I know a lot of these business processes. So with this, I got the chance to travel the world. So here in the slide is some of the places that have that are close to my heart that I have been to. So I have been to Bangkok for some project assignment back in 2007. Went for trainings in New Delhi in India in 2007. San Francisco, California for a project assignment. I went to New York to conduct client workshop. Tokyo for some sales meeting. Next, please. Yes, I've been to Melbourne for, again, another project assignment. Paris for client workshop, and Italy for client workshop. So the last travel I've had is before the COVID hit. So, and I'm really hoping things opened up so that I can start traveling again, because that is giving me the opportunity to meet new people and to learn more, because there's nothing more fundamental than learning from other people. All right. So as I've said, in any of the cities I've been to, I will always meet a PUPian. So 17. So now we're in 2017. After living in Singapore for over a decade, I decided to come home to Philippines. And this coming home also brought me to my second home, which is Accenture. So I can confidently say that I'm one of the most experienced technology consultant in Asia Pacific. So I have worked in all industries, but up to that point, it's all about me. And the pride for me is defined by my capability as a consultant and the good life that I provide to my family. So joining Accenture transitioned me from being an individual contributor. So prior to Accenture, I was a consultant. It's all about individual work to being a people manager. So initially, I didn't like being a manager because I always find something to be disappointed about. People not working hard or smart enough, people not having enough drive to succeed, or people not doing things the way I would have done. So I keep looking for myself in them. So now what happened is that Accenture has brought out another best in me, and that is to exist for other people. So now what it is it helps me to learn that I can still evolve. I can still become more than what I thought I can be. And that is working with people, helping people, the resources that I have to succeed also the way that I have succeeded. Right? Sorry, there's a message. I didn't catch this one. Give me a sec. Okay, so let's move on. Next slide. So what do I do right now is I am an Oracle Cloud ERP lead, focusing on sales solutioning, capability building, and advisory and consulting. So from the time in my career where I'm helping clients build a technology infrastructure for themselves, now I am more focused on building a new set of technologies, a new set of Filipino technologies who will now be successful in the field of technology as well. So although I still provide solution and strategy to the clients, but now I'm now focusing on in building the capability within Accenture. Okay. So moving on, 2018 is when I first got my Gantimpala Award in Accenture. So in Accenture, we are committed in recognizing our employees. So Gantimpala Awards is one of the most awaited events in Accenture. So this is an annual gala wherein we give awards to the best performer in Accenture. So a year after joining Accenture, I got this award, and it was really one of the pinnacle of success for me in my career, because I now appreciate that whatever I contribute to the organization is recognized, and that is also the values that I inculcate to my team, wherein keep on innovating, keep on improving yourself, because one way or another you will be rewarded for it. Okay, so 2019, I was met with another challenge in my career. So here, as I've said, diba, technology, it was continuously evolving, and it's ever-changing landscape. So I was asked to lead a team into implementing a newer stack of technology. So this is when we moved to cloud, and I think a lot of you would have heard about that now, but it's definitely new for me. I haven't done that before, and most of all now I have to do it while leading a team of people who have not done it. So for me at that time, it felt like blind leading the blind. But then what helps us here is that Accenture has supported us with up-to-date trainings, and with our global presence, we had the opportunity to learn from the best of breeds across the globe. Next slide. At this point, I have already worked with various industries, at least 20 industries, ranging from oil and gas, bank, fast food chains, engineering, etc. That will help that helps me expand my knowledge and expertise. But then at the same time, on top of that is that it helps me to learn new things from other people as well. Next slide. So 2021 is when I got promoted as Associate Director in Accenture. So kanina, nung pinapanood ko yung video ng PUP President, there are certain things that really resonate to me. One is when he mentioned dynamic, transformational, integrity, and strategic linkages. So, and then that parang nag-hit sa akin na yung palang mga binavalue ko throughout my career is actually, natutunan ko pala siya sa PUP. And at that time, when I was in PUP, hindi ko siya nare-realize that these are the things, di ba? We were taught to be dynamic. Ikaw ba naman ang pumila ng 6 na oras sa cashier at saka sa registrar, di ba? During the enrollment. So you have to learn how to be dynamic. You have to learn how to maximize your time from and with that, babalik ako doon sa 6 na oras na pila na yon. So, kailangan mong matuto, kailangan mong dumiskarte para makarating ka sa pila kasi otherwise mauubusan ka ng slot doon sa section na may magandang schedule, 'di ba? And with that, you're learning to collaborate. You're learning to have strategic linkages and kasi nung time ko, sige, yung mga kaklase ko, may nakapila sa cashier, may nakapila sa registrar, may nakapila sa, may nagbabantay doon sa section na gusto naming puntahan dahil maganda yung schedule na yun. At meron namang bumibili ng pagkain para ibigay doon sa mga nakapila. So, di ba, that's strategic linkages. But I think the two things that's really coming up to mind is transformational and integrity. So one thing that I think that helps me out in the real world is like I keep transforming myself. But during that transformation, I have to keep the integrity intact. Because particularly in my story, diba, I have been to the other countries. I am not only representing myself. I am representing the university. I am representing the country in my small own way. So therefore, my integrity is what have spoken to all the clients that I have been. They know that there's a challenge that needs to be addressed. I will be the first one to accept that challenge. Sorry, ma'am. Yeah, I'm seeing the message, but I'm not understanding. Miss Mabel.
Hi, Elaine. Yes, why?
I'm getting these messages that
from CPSPA ARCDO. That's Miss Jane, the chief of CDPS ng ARCDO rin po namin. Kasama po namin siya. So maybe later.
Okay.
Let's talk na lang po with our director. Thank you so much.
Yes, okay. So yan. So let me just go back to that, diba? So yung mga small things na ini-ignore natin while we are in the university. And as I have said, I have been in the university 20 years ago. It's like, baka yung iba sa inyo hindi pa pinapanganak noon, diba? Pero, I'm sure we might have fought a different battle. Kasi kung nung time ko, naghahabol ako ng patok na jeepney. I'm not sure kung meron pa ba noon. Give me a thumbs up if that still exists. So before naghahabol ako ng patok na jeepney para makasakay ng jeep, you have other battles now, which is makipagsiksikan sa MRT or mag-book ng angkas, mahirapang mag-book ng angkas. But I think though we have fought a different battle, we have been fighting the same war. And that war is to help our families to become successful, not only for ourselves, but for our families. And for me, that's going back to basic. So when dun sa mga graduating who felt like they don't know what's next, they don't know what needs to be done. Always go back to the basic. Always anchor yourself to why were you striving hard to study? Why were you striving hard to succeed? And when you always go back to that, you are well anchored and you will never go wrong. So, next slide, please. So, how did Accenture help me in achieving my career goals? So Accenture provided me a venue to not only grow my career, but also gave me a platform to fulfill my aspiration to help bring Filipino IT talents to global landscape. So I have done a lot for myself. Now, when I went back home in 2017, I thought, what can I do now for the others? How can I, because sa lahat ng pinuntahan kong lugar, although may nakikita ko mga Filipians, I'm still yet to see a huge majority of Filipino in the IT industry. And that is what I have envisioned, that I wanted to help on that. And Accenture has given me a platform that, because we are continuously growing IT talents who will become a very fundamental part of the landscape. Next slide. So also Accenture provides me the flexibility to balance my work and personal life. So as I've said, 'di ba, yung sinabi ni Professor Olivero sa akin before, find the balance, hindi puro JP You need to also focus on your studies, 'di ba? And that is the same lesson that we have to keep in mind also when we go to the real world. And that is what Accenture is providing me also, flexibility to balance my work and personal life. Because at the end of the day, Accenture believes that it's not just all work. We also believe in building well-rounded resources. Next slide. So, and that is why I felt like Accenture is the best place to work, because we are an equal opportunity employer. We promote diversity and inclusivity, equitable work culture where people are provided with the right sets of tools. And of course, we have the competitive compensation package and opportunity to work and collaborate globally. So, sorry. So before I close my session, I would like to give some advice to the people that we have in the call. So there's 4 things that I want you to remember. As I mentioned earlier, go back to basics. Think about ano ba yung pinaghuhugutan nyo? This will be the term of the new generation, di ba? Why are you striving to succeed? When you always go back to that, no matter how low you feel at a certain point, no matter how difficult the challenges are, when you go back to your roots, it will give you a certain kind of energy. Energize kayo. And smart work over hard work. It doesn't matter how hard you work, but if you don't deliver results, it will not matter. But I'm not saying hard work does not deliver results, but at the same time, you need to value the time, right? So if you can do things smartly over do things difficult in a difficult way, then always choose the smart way of doing it. And sometimes, the smart way of doing it is asking help from others. Because, and I think that's one thing that, sometimes Filipinos are very known for. We don't want to ask help kasi baka sabihin hindi natin kaya, or baka nakakahiya or whatnot. So, we need, if that is the way for us to deliver the work, to achieve our goals, then do it, diba? And never stop learning. So, because after you're done with the university, the world will keep on changing, and sometimes it changes so fast that at the blink of an eye. Imagine, of course, although it is 20 years, when I was in PUP, excuse me, computer classes are Pascal pa. So, diba? And now we are talking about clouds and all. We even have typing classes at that time. So typewriter. So we literally have typing classes. And in accountancy, we're using worksheets to write into, to build our trial balances, our columnars, etc. And so, and of course, if I stop learning, then mapapag-iwanan ka, 'di ba? If you stop learning, mapapag-iwanan ka ng mundo. And continue innovating. You need to keep on reinventing yourself, not just, so it's coinciding with learning. While learning, you have to keep on reinventing yourself. So some of you may be asking, Elaine, how do we become successful? So I will only leave 4 things to you. First is know how to sell yourself. Know your strength, know your weaknesses. You know, if you know your strength, then you will be able to know how to sell yourself well. If you know your weaknesses, then you will be able to know how to work around those weaknesses. Diba? Nobody's perfect. Lahat may weaknesses, lahat merong hindi alam. But the way you will package yourself in the real world, the way you will sell yourself in the real world is what will matter. Maraming tao sa mundo na hindi naman ganun kagagaling. Pero 'di ba? Ang galing nilang ibenta yung sarili nila. Ang galing nilang sabihin na this is what I can do. And minsan marirealize mo, madali lang pala yung ginagawa niya, but how was he able to package it in such a way na parang sobrang importante, sobrang galing ng ginagawa niya. Innovate. You need to keep on innovating. Others should always, ang sinasabi ko nga is, you should always have a shiny new thing about yourself. Be it may nalaman kang maliit na information, be it may natutunan kang bagong skills, or may nabasa kang bagong libro. You have to keep on innovating because our brains is like a one big data center. You need to keep on feeding data into it. You need to keep on improving it. And then increase your capability. Not because you are an accountant, not because you're an engineer or a lawyer or from a communications graduate. You will focus on that. You know, you will be surprised in Accenture, ang dami-naming mga career shifters. We have managing directors whose career started as dentists. So who would have thought, diba, from being a dentist to being an IT managing director? And of course, lastly, strategic collaboration. You are in a bad group kung ikaw yung pinakamatalino at pinakamagaling sa grupong kinabibilangan mo. You have to, when you go to a group, always find someone who's smarter than you are. And you know, ito yung natutunan ko throughout my life kasi di ba parang you wanted to present yourself as I'm smart. So no, don't present yourself as the smarter one kasi it will be counterproductive for you. Dahil they will learn from you more than you will learn from them. So find the smarter and the smarter person in the group and feed on that smartness. Learn from them, 'di ba? So kaya kapag ganun ang ginawa mo, and you will start building your networks, and then you will also start learning a lot for yourself. So that's all. Thank you very much. I hope I have left an inspiration. I'm open for any questions. So if you guys have any questions, please do use the chat box.
Okay, thank you for the plenty of food for thought, Miss Elaine. And sorry for the interruption a while ago while you were talking. Sorry for that. Okay, let me just share something bago tayo pumasok doon sa open forum about this event. It was actually moved twice already, supposedly last June 21st, right, Miss Elaine?
Yes.
But our sector had the 3-day planning. June 20th up to June 22nd. So I humbly ask Miss Dimple and Miss Veronica from the Accenture, where Miss Elaine is connected, to have it supposedly on the 27th of June. But they confirmed on the 30th, which is today. Then nag-declare last week, right? Nag-declare ang LGU ng Manila na non-working holiday today. So nag-worry ako, naku, yung event na naman namin yan. So buti na lang. Nag-announce po kahapon yung university na work from home lang kami at hindi na-suspend yung klase. Buti na lang talaga. Kasi we were inspired by the story of Miss Elaine. Again, thank you so much for the generosity of sharing your experiences with us. Okay, so Let us now proceed to our open forum. I'll be reading questions, if there are any, from our audience to be answered by our great speaker. Meron po ba? Let me see. Okay. I think nag-absorb pa sila ng mga experiences, ng mga inspirations na galing po sa mga, yung journey po ninyo, kung paano kayo nakarating sa ganyan.
Yeah,
Simula, nakakatawa.
It's very exciting and it's very heartwarming to be part of this. Sabi ko nga, next time I would love to have it face-to-face and be at the university because I haven't been into the university for like over.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, please. We are pleased to have you as our visitor and our speaker again, ma'am. Actually, our director wants to talk to you after this. Siguro for another ano na naman tayo activity na ikaw po yung i-invite namin. Thank you so much for that. Okay.
Videos of the university, I was like having this nostalgic moment that, hey, what? I mean, I said, like it has changed so much, but then it's still the same university that I have been to. So it's good to see that there's a lot of improvements, but still entertains the flavor of how it is. Ulit yung amoy ng Pasig River sa...
Correct! Kapag umahangin, wow! Yung ganon.
Pag nasususpend yung klase kasi may leakage sa pandakan.
Yes! Nakakatawa, no? Yung may isang wing doon, yung maririnig mo yung ingay na yun, akala mo.
There are typing classes.
Yes! Yung mga ganong eksena.
I don't know how it is right now, but when we were having our computer class, there's a very limited number of computers in the room. So, pagaling ka maghagis ng bag dun sa upuan. So, because pumapasok ka pa lang sa pinto, nire-reserve mo na yung computer. Otherwise, you will not be able to touch the computer for the whole sem.
Correct. Yung mga ganong eksena nakakatuwa. Tapos yung mag-e-excuse yung mga kaklase, tapos babalik may pagkain na. Yung mga ganon. Yes, nakakatawa. Ay, by the way, ma'am, si Kate ay meron daw pong gustong itanong. Hi, Kate! You can on your mic. Yun. Sige, Kate.
Ay po. Yun na po. Actually, ang question ko na po is yung parting words niya.
Anak, pakilala ka muna para ma-address ka namin.
Hello. Okay,
What
sige.
college and...
Okay po. Hello, everyone. My name is Kit Hidalgo, and I'm from PUP Maragondon and Cavite po, South Luzon. And I'm currently taking a DICT, Diploma for Information Communication Technology. And currently, I'm a third-year college student. And yun po. Okay na po ba?
Sige, go. Proceed to your question now.
Okay po. Siguro one question lang po to ask is about sa parting words niyo po. Like, di ba, people want to like learn to other people as well. But sometimes kasi like, it's a challenge na for me na not to step up kasi minsan when you're in the group of people, like no one would like to stand up, and like minsan kasi being a leader din minsan is nakakapagod din. So like how do you not become a leader in one group po? Like siguro ano pa ba siya? Like paano ko po maging siguro katulong lang or something like that. No.
So let me clarify that. When I say when you're the smarter person in the group, find a different group, it doesn't mean that step back from leading, diba? Kasi you can still be a leader in one group and then be still part of a different group. And secondly is being smart and the smartest person in the group does not necessarily correlate to being the leader of the group. So hindi siya mutually exclusive. Minsan the smartest thing to do is finding that person who will step up, diba? And identify. And I understand where you're coming from because typically that's the challenge for us also in the leadership team, diba? Na kesa magturo ako na lang gagawa, diba? Para mas mabilis. But in fact, actually, you're limiting yourself to a lot of things when you do that. So therefore, you have to take that balance call that can I spot someone, identify someone who can take over and leading it, but then reassure that person that, I will still be backing you up. I'm here. But, I'm giving you the opportunity to actually take this forward, because you know what? I have done this a lot of time, guys. I have done this in our previous presentation, in our previous class, etc. Maybe it's your time to do it. Maybe you can try. I will support you. Let me know what support you needed.
Oh, okay. Sige po. Workout ko po yung ganyang patience po.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you po. Really helps.
Thank you, Kay. Thank you, Ma'am Elaine. Actually, we have another PUP and we have a question here for Miss Elaine. Yes, Papsi Santos, you can turn on your microphone. You can unmute your microphone, anak. Papsi. Okay, thinking. Ayan,
Hello.
ayan. Hi, Papsi. Pakilala ka muna, anak, before you raise your question.
Actually, my name is Adeline, but that would be my nickname. Adeline Santos po. I'm from PUP ITech, currently a DOMT graduating student. So, nagkakaproblema po ako sa motivation ko after ng pandemic. So, my question would be, what is the one motivation you told yourself and manifested back in your university days?
Well, I always go back, as I've said earlier, and I keep reiterating, I go back to basics. So, which is at that time when I was in university, which is to be able to graduate and find a job. That is how simple my goal is at that time, because I needed to help my parents financially. So and that will help me drive. Now, what you needed is to find your anchor. What you needed to find what actually and sometimes it's very simple, diba? It can be as simple as because I wanted to travel, because I wanted to finish this task, because gusto ko nang manood ng sine, or gusto ko nang lumabas mag-milk tea kasama ng friends ko. Sometimes you have to find something simple. And I think motivation is, we always have this misconception that it has to be something big, something that can change the world. It has to be something that can move mountains already. But you have to, and minsan, and no, not minsan, madalas, it's very simple lang. As simple as, tatapusin ko na nga to para makatulog na ako. Diba? So, parang, and you need to find that in yourself. I understand how difficult the pandemic is, because you don't have the collaboration of your classmates, you don't have the interactions with your professors and those things. But that will give you a different perspective of how life is, diba? These are the things that we have taken for granted prior to COVID, these interactions. And you need to keep on, you need to reinvent ways to build that interactions, albeit virtually. And I think we're very lucky. I was thinking back then, had COVID hit during my time in the university, I don't know how difficult it's gonna be, because during my time, SIM cards are like 1,000, 1,500 pesos each, and mobile loads, yung loads is minimum 300 pesos, and there's no such things as unlimited texts and calls and internet. Kaya natuto kami no, I don't know if you guys knows this or familiar with this, yung drop call. 3 seconds call. Hello, nandito na ako.
Alala ko yan, yes.
Kasi pag naman sa 3 seconds, mag-charge ka na ng 1 minute. And
yes!
What? 25 pesos, diba? So, ubos na kagad yung, parang maka 5 minutes ka lang, ubos na yung 300 pesos na load mo. So, hello, dito na ako. Punta ka na. So, you have to drop the call in 3. So, you need to find, dear, you need to find a way, to build your, to build your motivation. And wag kang mag-focus na kailangan malaki kagad. Slowly, take it one day at a time. What will make you get out of the bed.
Thank you. Thank you, Miss Elaine.
Hello po. Yes, thank you po. Kasi dahil nga po sa pandemic, nag-stay at home na lang po mostly mga students. I was thinking na baka po hindi na ako maging productive after this, and yun lang po. So thank you po dun sa motivation. Pwede po pala yun na kahit maliit lang yung ano.
Yes, kasi I think yung minsan nararattle tayo na when we were asked anong goals mo sa buhay, anong goals mo, what motivates you, what inspires you. Minsan parang we're struggling to find something na it has to be a Miss Universe level type of answer. Pero hindi talaga eh. And that is one thing I really learned. Minsan ang motivation, and motivation can change from time to time. Depende sa situation mo. Nung nagtatrabaho ako sa Singapore, ang motivation ko is, I need to do this work para makapag-weekend ako sa Pilipinas. Or, kailangan kong matapos tong project na to para makapag-travel na ako, makapag-Boracay ako, makabalik ako ng Pilipinas, makapag-Boracay ako. And, in Singapore, back when I was starting, there's no Jollibee. I think Jollibee's came up in Singapore only in the last 3 years of my stay there. So, minsan ang motivation ko is as simple as, gusto ko na ng Chicken Joy. So, gusto ko na umuwi para makapag-Chicken Joy. So, it doesn't have to be big. You have to find something that, will make you smile and will make your heart flutter, even just a little bit. And, diba sabi nila, konti-konti, micro, then eventually it will become a mountain.
Yes, thank you po, ma'am.
Thank you, Miss Papsi. So we have here one more question from Aaron. Aaron, please unmute your microphone to raise your question to Miss Elaine. Hi, Aaron. Can you turn on your microphone? Okay, sige, basahin ko na lang. Good afternoon po, Ma'am Elaine. Truly inspiring po yung talk niyo po. Sobrang nakaka-inspire as a student. I just want to ask po for advice about sa mga student na dahil sa mga certain issues po na meron sila sa school and sa home, nawawalan ng pag-asa na magpatuloy pa po sa pag-aaral.
Okay. So that's heavy, no? But again, sabi ko nga, go back to basic. Ano ba yung motivation mo, di ba? Because life will always throw you a curveball. And I think that's what we should be thankful for as PUP yan. Kasi sa PUP, hindi lang tayo tinuruan how to move forward. We were taught how to move sideways, go down, and go upwards, di ba? Just to continue. And I know life will be very difficult. In my time, when I was studying, second year college, when my father passed away, so and it was very difficult, and it was a very awkward stage for me also because I don't have the confidence. I'm socially awkward, so I don't have a lot of friends in college. But then I always just parang minsan kailangan mong i-switch yung yung parang automaton switch sa utak mo. Just move forward, di ba? Kasi eventually, whatever the problems that you have, either it will still be a problem or it will get resolved. So, and if you get yourself negatively impacted by the problem, kapag problem pa rin siya, nakadagdag ka lang sa problema. Pag na-resolve siya, ikaw naman yung problema. So, just keep moving forward, one foot in front of the other. And it's not saying that you ignore the problem, but it's mostly lead throughout the problem. Kasi if you are having, challenges at home and you have certain issues in school, in life, there will be more. Kasi meron ka pang love life, meron ka pang financial issues, di ba? Meron ka pang, of course, hopefully, hindi mangyari, but you might encounter health issues as well. So it will be, take your battle one step at a time. Lagi mong tatandaan, you don't need to win every battle. You just need to win the war.
Okay, thank you so much. I think everything is clear and our PUPians were inspired by your story, Ma'am Elaine. Can we give Miss Elaine a heart reaction? Let's see. There. Can we give? Let's please give a daming heart reaction. So many hearts I can see on my screen. Okay. Thank you so much again, Miss Elaine and Accenture also. Thank you so much. Okay. Let us now proceed with our certificate of appreciation. To our speaker, Ma'am LEDEZMA, to award our virtually certificate of appreciation to our speaker. May I call on the Chief of CDPS, Miss Jane S. Pulma.
Hi, good afternoon, Miss Elaine. Pasensya na kanina when I message you, ha? Medyo nagkaroon lang ng confusion. Okay, so ma'am, in behalf of the Alumni Relation and Polytechnic University of the Philippines, first I would like to thank you for being part of this alumni webinar as one of the notable alumni from, I guess, you're coming from College of Accountancy and Finance. Tama po ba?
It was used to be College of Accountancy and Law. I understand you have a different college.
Yes, yes, ma'am. So I guess kung College of Accountancy and Law way back 2003 or 2005, tama ba?
2001 is when I graduated.
Okay, ahead ka lang ma'am sa akin ng 2 years. So, okay, let's go to the awarding of certificates po. So, the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Office of the Vice President for Students Affairs and Services, Alumni Relation and Career Development Office, this certificate of appreciation is given to Miss ELLAINE CRUZ LEDEZMA, Associate Director, Business Integration Architect, in grateful acknowledgement of her engagement and insightful academic contribution as resource speaker, imparting unparalleled expertise on career journey during the webinar series in the title, BALIK Sintang PAARALAN, the PUP Alumni Webinar Series, held on June 30, 2022 via Zoom and Facebook Lives. So, given this 30th day of June 2022 at the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Santa Mesa, Manila. Signed, Engineer Florinda H. Oquindo, Director, Alumni Relation and Career Development Office. Dr. Sinaida R. Sarmiento, Vice President of Students Affairs and Services. So, congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you. O, kung mapapansin nyo, kahit yung aso nag-cheer, no? Okay, thank you so much, Ma'am Jane. Again, thank you so much, Miss Elaine. Alas, thanks. Nakakatuwa, nakaka-inspire talaga. So to continue to our program, to formally close our program today, I would like to call on the Assistant to the Vice President for Student Affairs and Services, also the Director of Alumni Relations and Career Development Office, no other than Engineer Florinda H. Oquindo.
Hello, good afternoon.
She will not turn on, yes.
Yes, sorry if I can't open my comm, so medyo ano yung signal ko, but then anyway, so another webinar from our Sintang PAARALAN has now come to a close. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our speaker, Miss ELLAINE CRUZ LEDEZMA, who despite her busy schedule, joined us this afternoon and imparted such wisdom and insights about career journey. Thank you, Miss ELLAINE. I hope this is not the last, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. It is such a delight and an honor as head of office to have gotten the chance to get to know the remarkable alumni of our Sintang PAARALAN. I'm so happy, when I heard that you'll be one of our speaker on this BALIK Sintang PAARALAN kasi talagang it's been an honor kasi yung iba kahit anong invite namin, hindi kami mapagbigyan because sobrang busy nila, okay? But then, nung marinig ko that you'll be with us, so I feel so excited. So truly, you are the university's partner in inspiring our students to build successful futures. May this not be the last as we look forward to more collaborations with you hereafter. We would also like to thank our participants, ang ating mga scholar ng bayan, mabuhay kayo, who joined us here today. May the rest of today be good to you all. Maraming salamat. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am O. Again, thank you so much, Miss ELLAINE. Walang katapusang thank you. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, to all participants, do not forget to answer the evaluation form posted in our chat box here in Zoom and the comment section on our FB page for you to receive your e-certificate through your email. Kindly visit the PUP Alumni Facebook page, then like and share the webinar live stream video so that other students and alumni can also be able to learn and inspire from our webinar. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up our afternoon. Thank you all for making time in your busy schedules to join us here in this afternoon. It's been our pleasure to host this event, and I hope you were inspired by the talk of Miss Elaine. Once again, I'm Mabel Villagarde, your moderator, signing off. Goodbye, everyone.
Ang